Today on our Golf Science Lab adventures, we have found ourselves in Boston. Over the next 2 days, I'm going to be kind of emceeing the New England PGA section summit, running the Q&A, some panels, and doing a talk on learning research. It's going to be a fun week. I'm going to try to capture some clips from some of the awesome guests like Tony Ruggiero, Dr. Greg Carton. There's going to be a lot of good stuff.
Think the same way that Dustin Johnson thinks, or that Ricky Fowler thinks. But they choose to respond in different ways. So no more, your students, do they need to worry about what it is they're thinking. It becomes now, the process is, like we did before, of observing what we're thinking and watching those thoughts come and go.
But I'm really fascinated by learning research and how do we actually get people better. But this concept of challenge point is really important because it kind of ties everything together. It's kind of the secret to engaging someone in the learning process is having an appropriate challenge point. Coaches that are best at creating training that get someone engaged in the process are the people that are best at managing challenge point. We have to balance the difficulty of the task, we have to balance the performance to find kind of this sweet spot, this challenge point where someone can really optimize that learning. That's difficult. That's the art of being a coach, is managing the learning environment, because that's definitely not easy, but super important because it's about that engagement. That is a wrap on day number 1. That was a teaching and coaching summit. Highlights. Let's see. Tony Ruggiero talking about a note card, right? Like, we can use all the technology that we want, dive into all the data that you want, give someone as a golfer, as a student, a simple, clear takeaway that they know what feedback they need to be looking at, they know what they need to be working on. You gotta be able to fit it on a note card. Super good. What else? Dr. Greg Carton. Dr. Greg Carton talked about that we all have negative thoughts. We all think these things. It's how you respond to it. And that the best players in the world, best performers in the world respond differently than not so good performers, maybe like you and I. And I gave a little chat. It was super fun talking on learning. I put together kind of like 5 of the most important things that I've learned from the learning research, talking with the academics and all that good stuff. So I shared those 5 things. And yeah, hopefully some coaches will be able to take some of that away and help their students practice and learn better. Bunch of good panels. We had what's next in golf instruction, how to fill a lesson book, really great conversations. Thanks so much everyone for joining, everyone asking questions. It was super fun to moderate those, super good to ask questions and have those conversations. I think more practical, realistic conversations need to be had amongst golf professionals and golf coaches, so that was awesome. That is a wrap on today. Sleep, wake up. We have the junior portion of the summit tomorrow.
Working alliance. My job is to bring some knowledge to the table, your job is to bring some knowledge, and then we make it cook. But that can be difficult, right? Because we're good at saying, hey, look what I know, rather than letting you struggle and I help guide you. So I think we have to consider, how do we step back to really maximize learning, right? A great coach isn't what they say, it's the environment they set.
Maybe I'm painting blue. What I want to do. Sure.
day 2, and we're done with the trip to Boston. We had some really interesting conversations in day 2 around working with elite juniors with Tony Ruggiero in the morning. We also, on the other end of the spectrum, heard from Nicole Weller, who talked about how she works with students even at the age of 2. It was really cool, some of the things that she's doing and the programs and training that she's creating for that really unique demographic. I also really enjoyed hearing from Matt Reagan and Chris Carpenter talking about when you build an effective junior program, how good it can be for the club from a business side and from the golf instructor. So that was really cool to hear as well. You also saw a clip from a presentation from Dr. Adam Naylor and Greg Carton, 2 sports psychologists, talking about how this approach, how the mental game, and a lot of the factors that they talk about with students fits in, and kind of the role of the coach in the picture as psychologists from their point of view. And then we had a couple panels as well, one on effective game design and one on creating a community and creating a culture around your academy and around instruction. It was really fun being up here, meeting a lot of you, getting to know some of you in the New England PGA section. Thanks so much for having me, and I hope to see you again soon.